Hey guys, I just wanted to make this video and show you how you can learn how to mix vocals by using this free little vocal mixing chain from Production Music Live. I'm a big fan of those guys, and I'll have a link in the description below. Basically, by just using your ears and then reverse engineering what you did by just looking at each one of these effects. So I'm going to go ahead and play this vocal here. And I'm basically just going to turn these knobs until I get the sound that I want. And then we can go ahead and open it up and then see exactly what we did. And this is a really good exercise to do because if you found yourself EQing, let's say you're using FabFilter Pro Q3 or 4 or whatever, and you're looking at the visuals, like the spectrum, like analyzer part of it a lot, and you're boosting and you're using your eyes, this can actually hinder you in a lot of ways because you're not actually using your ears as much as you can, as much as you should. So let's go ahead. I'm going to play this vocal. Just go ahead and take a listen what it sounds like with nothing on it at all.
I feel the fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my brain, undeniably addicted to.
Okay, so it's actually it's recorded really well, so it sounds like pretty good so far, but I'm just going to go ahead and just start pushing these knobs until I get more of a sound that I want. So let's go ahead and go for it. So obviously low cut, we're going to be low, cutting out the lows. Let's go ahead.
I feel the fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my brain.
I'm just going to leave that right there. Adding some air, we're probably going to end, EQ up in the high range. Let's go ahead and do that.
I feel the fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my
I'm just going to boost that quite a bit and just leave that there. And now compression, I think this is going to add some loudness, which I want anyway. So let's go ahead and just dial up the compression.
I feel the fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my brain, undeniably addicted to. I feel the fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my brain, undeniably addicted to.
What I'm listening for when I do some compression, by the way, is if we're not going to be able to tell as much for the verse, but we want to kind of even out the dynamics. So
Fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you.
I'm just going to push this up.
The flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my brain, undeniably addicted to.
Okay, that's sounding pretty good. Warmth, I'm guessing, is some kind of a saturation. Let's go ahead and see.
Fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you.
It's hitting a bit too loud.
Feel the rush.
Let's go ahead and I'll just turn the volume down and then turn this up.
Fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my brain, undeniably addicted to.
And now we're going to get into some delay and all that stuff.
Fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my brain,
Some width.
fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm
I think
with
it's just the chorus effect, and I like to be really subtle with the chorus, and I do like to add this, so I'm just going to do it like very subtly.
The flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my brain, undeniably addicted.
There's the telephone effect.
Fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm
I don't want to do any of that.
fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you.
Some reverb.
I feel the rush, my
I know I'm going to want some longer reverb, so let's go ahead and try this hall.
fire, the flames igniting my veins, chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my brain, undeniably addicted to. I feel the fire, the flames igniting
I don't want it too wet, but I think the delay is going to help a little bit more with getting more of the sound that I want. So let's go ahead and crank up this delay.
Fire, the flames ignited my veins. Chemistry
Kind of
when
add some
I'm
atmosphere.
with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my brain undeniably addicted to. I feel the fire, the
Let's see what this wash out does.
fire, the flames ignited my veins. Chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush.
I'm actually not even sure what this stands for. I'm going to look in a second.
Fire, the flames ignited my veins. Chemistry when I'm with you.
Oh,
I feel the rush, my face.
it's like using like a formant shifter. I didn't even know you could do that with Ableton. It must be like a new feature that I just didn't know about. I'm just gonna leave that off. So now let's go ahead and take a listen and go back and forth. So here's with the, I'm gonna go ahead and just turn it off and I'll turn it on and go back and forth during the vocal and listen for what we did.
I feel the fire, the flames ignited my veins. Chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my brain undeniably addicted to. I feel the fire, the flames ignited my veins. Chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, my brain undeniably addicted to.
Okay, so I really like that. It really added that air, which helped a lot. I can hear a little bit of the compression as well. And this just demonstrates, like, you know, mixing vocals isn't rocket science. And so I'd recommend, if you're new or if you're struggling with mixing your vocals, just download this simple mixing chain and then just start, literally just crank the dials until you get the desired effect that you like, okay? And as you're going, you can kind of tell, like, your ear will get more and more used to it. And then but when I go back and forth, you know, it's a really big difference, and that really helped quite a bit. Compare that to, let's see, the one I have down here where I mixed it with a bunch of different random plugins. Let's take a listen.
I feel the fire, the flames ignited my veins. Chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush.
Now let's go here.
Feel the fire, the flames ignited my veins. Chemistry when I'm with you. I feel the rush, my face, your touch, brain undeniably addicted to.
I mean, that sounded really good. I might have to end up using the Ableton version, the free Ableton stock plugin version, than this one that I had down here, which, you know, this is about a month old, and so I haven't listened to this in a while. But basically, you know, you can hear that it's sounding really good. And so let's go ahead and take a look at what we actually did. So if we click down here, you can open up and see everything that's doing here. So I can click on each one, and basically the way this is set up is I'm sending the vocal in to each one of these plugins, and it's just getting sent, you know, out. And so that airy vocal, that makes sense. That's what it's doing there. Compressor, you know, 3-to-1 ratio with the makeup gain on peak. That makes sense. Fairly fast attack time, which is good for vocals. You can have a pretty quick, fast attack time on vocals and not worry about squashing transients or anything, because there's not really a lot of transient information. So that's works for me. That looks like something I'd probably do. Anyways, as I was going through, I actually went through all of these, and then I decided to actually leave it out of the video, because what you should do is go download this yourself, put it in Ableton, practice with the vocal, and then go through each one of these yourself and see what each one is doing. That'd be better for you to learn. It's better practice that way. What I really wanted to demonstrate with the video is what you can do just by using your ears and just by grabbing a free vocal chain, and also with just Ableton stock plugins, okay? Or stock effects. So I hope this was eye-opening. I hope it helped, and I have the link in the description below. And also, if you I have a link in the description also for my free mix training. Not only is it a mix training that has a lot of cool advice, but I have my free ebook in there, as well as some other downloads, and it'll just help save you a lot of time, money, and frustration. So make sure you download all that free stuff. It'll also add you to my email list. And I don't send many emails, but what'll happen is eventually I'm going to release my mixing course and community. called Ignis Academy. And once I do that, I'm going to send out some emails. So make sure you get that free stuff and then join my email list. And yeah. All right, guys, I look forward to talking to you soon. All right, see ya.